Yo, I gotta add my 2 cents to this shit. Abba and Preach versus Fresh and Fit. Now, Abba and Preach you see right here on the screen. They've been on YouTube for quite a while. I'm not subscribed to them because I don't agree with a lot of things they talk about. Sometimes they come off as coons with the way they talk about certain commentary when it comes to black people. But everybody got their own opinion, you know. I don't get into YouTube beefs on here because to me it's pathetic. But this is an example of how when you run your fucking mouth and then shit gets real and you're not ready. The one thing about me is I don't like people really. So if I say something to somebody, I'm going to say it and I'm not going to make any apologies about it. And the one thing I will not do if I get into something with somebody is I'm not going to bring anybody's family into the situation, because if I have a problem with someone, if they have a problem with me, it's between me and them, not their family. Fresh and Fit, I'm going to talk about them right now. Hold on one second. Let me get a picture of them. Now, these are Fresh and Fit right here. I don't watch these guys. I've only seen like probably one clip, and it was a clip when a female was on there, and she struck this guy with the glasses. I think his name is Myron. I'm not sure the other guy's name. But these guys talk about how they're self-made. They run this show out of their own house, I believe. And they have these girls on every night and they talk about relationships. And I think what it was, from what I'm hearing from people, is that they were talking about how men are paying for women's dinner and they expect to get sex and stuff like that. And I guess Auburn Preach had a different opinion on it. And during that different opinion, because they watched the video or whatever, they were doing a reaction, Auburn Preach, talked about how they didn't agree with the situation. And this guy with the glasses here, Myron, I believe his name is, as I said, he decided to insult this guy's wife right here. I think is it Abba or Preach, whatever. This guy right here, because I don't watch these dudes. I just know of them, and I don't really look at them. And I know of these guys because some people have been talking about how they talk about relations, but I don't watch these clowns. These guys I don't watch. But there was a disagreement, and this guy decided to run his mouth and talk about this man's wife and tell this man he's gonna beat him up and he's gonna send him back to Haiti. And that's when shit got real. And this motherfucker right here was not ready for when it got real.
I have a problem. Now you talk shit about my wife. This nigga Preach is married, probably to a fucking beluga well somewhere. And you talk shit about my country. Old bitch said that he was about to send me on a boat to my country.
Okay, so this is Preach here that he was talking about. So, you know what, man? I'm going to tell you like this. I may not agree with Abba and Preach. I just don't watch them. But like I said in the beginning of this video, if I got a problem with somebody and if somebody got a problem with me, that means you have the problem with each other. You don't put somebody's family into that situation. Because, see, the thing is, on YouTube, everybody is hiding behind a camera. A lot of people will come to the comment section and talk shit. A lot of people who are content creators that have a problem with other content creators will go on their videos and run their fucking mouth and talk shit. But then when it gets real and it comes to your door, you're not ready for that shit. See, me, I don't go around looking for trouble. And if somebody have a problem with me, we will settle it. And I will. If you want to record getting your ass whooped by me, that's fine. Because I know I won't get my ass whooped, because I don't like people, man. I don't. And if I really have a problem with somebody, I will bring it to the next level. But I'm not about that shit right now, because I don't have no problems with nobody on YouTube. I come on here, talk about what I talk about, and I'm good. But see, you got people on here, okay? You get on fucking YouTube, and you're the flavor of the month because people are watching you. They like your content, okay? Because they think that, oh, well, you're really helping when you're talking about this situation, about this and that, talking about female situations. What do you do with this particular situation as opposed to this situation? And people are looking at you like you real. These guys are real. These guys are self-made. Then you run your fucking mouth, get yourself in trouble, not thinking there's going to be any consequences, because, there's a lot of motherfuckers who are bitch-made. And these are bitch-made dudes right here. Because after they fucking talked and ran their mouth, especially this one here, Myron, okay, it got real, and they offered an apology to Preach and Abba, okay? But especially to Preach, because Preach was about to whoop that ass. He was talking about, I'm going to come to New York, okay? And I'm going to come up there, and I'll fight both of you. And they weren't ready for that smoke. They were not. And because of this, they lost 10,000 subscribers and are still losing subscribers now. If you look at the like to dislike ratio, ratio on their 2 videos they just did, it is going downhill for these guys. You don't run your fucking mouth on YouTube. You don't pretend you're a big shot or a tough guy, and then when the consequences come to hit you in your ass when you run your mouth, don't back out like a bitch and say, "Oh, we apologize. We're not trying to cause more problems with black men. There's enough of that on." You shouldn't have ran your fucking mouth. You thought this man was gonna sit there and let you talk about his wife? Let somebody talk about my wife. Let somebody talk about my family. Okay? It's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna find out where you are, and we gonna be talking. And we ain't gonna be talking with mouths. We gonna be talking with hands. So this shit is something. This is a case of you wasn't ready for the shit that you laid out, and when it came and it was real, your ass ran away like a bitch. And nobody respects a man that's a coward. Ain't nobody telling a man to fight somebody if they got a gun, but you stand up and stand behind what you say. That's why I told you guys. I took off my mask and I show you my face on this channel because I'm not a pussy. I don't fucking hide, okay? When I talk about white supremacy, when I talk about shit that affects the black community, when I talk about anything on here, I'm not hiding. You see who I am. These guys are pussy, straight up bitch, and people see it. See, the real recognize real. And now the people who were fooled ain't fooled no more. They leaving in droves. This fucking fresh and fit shit is coming down. I heard Abba and Preach are actually gaining more subscribers. Like I said, I don't agree with everything that they say when it comes to black people because some of that shit sounds coonish. But they didn't attack nobody's family. They didn't attack nobody's, personal life. This guy ran his fucking mouth and did that. And now the consequences are coming to bite him in the ass. He don't want to fight. He want to back down. And now everybody who had any bit of respect for this channel are leaving them. That's what's happening. And they deserve it because you are a coward. You ran your mouth and talked about this man's wife. And talked about how you're going to send him back to his country. And Haiti's going through a hell of a lot of shit right now. You should have kept your mouth shut, my man. You should have kept your mouth shut. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this situation in the comment section. Because it's fun to see what everybody else on the internet thinks about this whole thing. This is fucking drama. And this is a case of cowardice right here. A real man dies once, but a coward dies 1,000 times. I'll talk to you next time. I'm out.